AskReddit by Dry Mushroom 7812. What is one thing that you used to be able to get with no questions asked but now is too expensive? A warning instead of a speeding ticket. Apparently I'm not as cute as I used to be. Well, I went 7 miles over the speed limit, and I got a ticket for wasting value resources. The ticket doesn't go on your record and only costs 17 bucks, but with all the fees I was out of pocket 124 bucks. Now not even chips are cheap as chips. Fucking $6.30 for a bag of chips exclamation point. Deodorant both stick and spray. I still buy it obviously, but I gotta say damn every time and go for the cheaper one. Concert tickets. There was a time when seeing your favorite band didn't require you to sell a kidney or consider refinancing your house. Concert tickets and the t-shirts. I remember in high school and college waiting in line, pre-Ticketmaster, and tickets would be generally about $20. Then at the show, the concert tee would be $10. Bone and Wings. BWW used to run specials for $25 wing like 15 years ago. Now, a lot of places seem to be nearly $2 a wing. BWW is some of the most overpriced garbage these days. Even pre-pandemic I felt like I was paying premium prices for food, Bud Light, and adding in a terrible atmosphere. Food inflation is getting out of hand. Rich people, have you tried not being poor? Honestly, it's getting to the point where even $1 can't buy you something basic. Dog toys. I'm not spending $40 for something that will be destroyed within weeks. Here, have this stick. 2 days after I got my Dalmatian puppy I lost my job, so money got very tight. So for toys we would crush water bottles, give puppy cardboard boxes to play with as I couldn't afford actual dog toys. Fast forward now 13 years later as he is in probably his last year. His favorite toys are still water bottles and Amazon boxes. Yes, he has a box of dog toys, but those are still his favorite. I was at the grocery store and a shitty frozen pizza was $11. WTF. Whole Foods had $3.79 frozen personal pizzas and they're over $7 now. Fast casual food. This used to be my go-to for eating out, with fast food drive-thrus reserved for road trips and sit-down dining for nice occasions. Now fast food is the default and fast casual is for nice occasions. Road trips and sit-down dining just don't happen. I was discussing this with my wife the other day. When we first started dating we could go eat at Chili's or TGI Fridays or something like that for $20 for the two of us. Now we're lucky if one of us can eat for that price anywhere, and that's if we only get water and no appetizers. Steaks. They're so worth it though. I bought a birthday card for my sister this past weekend, $7.20 after tax. It wasn't even a super fancy one. Go to the Dollar Tree. Lots of selection and cards are either $1 or $2.1. Personally, I used to happily enjoy the dollar menu at McDonald's, but that is no longer a $1 for anything. The $1, $2, $3 value picks menu's cheapest item is $3.29. Chips. Can someone explain why a bag of Doritos are $5 plus tax? Oh, and grapes. I used to be able to get a boba drink at least once or twice a week when it was only $2.50. Now most boba shops have milk teas for $6 without add-ons, and if you want to change your milk type, because you're either vegan or lactose intolerant, or include add-ons, the drink is now $7.08. Getting a boba drink is a once a month or once every 3 months treat now. Any meat. I remember when a whole chicken used to cost under $5. When did chicken become as expensive as a steak? Costco's at least still slanging those cheap rotisserie chickens. Going to the movies on a weekend night. We don't have any normal theaters left, they're all IMAX, so tickets are $25 each in the evening, then add popcorn and soda and it's $100. Usually there's cheaper second run theaters. Chipotle. No way I'm paying $20 for a burrito anymore. And it's more with guacamole. We had a neighborhood mango tree, and we would pick up the fallen mangoes after a storm all the time. Nobody even knew whose tree it was, just like a community tree. Fast forward 15 years, we pick up mangoes after a storm, next day we get a legal notice for stealing. Hiring a lawyer to defend picking mangoes off the road was pretty expensive. Sending them a bag of dicks with a fork is pretty cheap though. Taco Bell. So expensive now. Games. I just wish I could go back to buying it on disc at the shop for so much more cheaper. I just can't bring myself to dropping £70 on a game I might only play a couple of times. I don't buy brand new AAA games anymore unless it's a franchise I'm particularly excited about. I can absolutely wait a year or so for whatever is popular to go on sale. Hotel motel rooms. I was traveling and stopped at a Motel 6, which was the cheapest in the area, $74 night plus a $50 deposit that I got back in the morning. It used to be $40 night maximum for a motel in a desirable area with prices as low as $20 night. You can't even pay cash for cheap motels anymore, they require a credit card. I might as well try and find somewhere to sleep in my car for those prices. KFC in the bucket is now more than $30 without any side dishes. I can still go there but not as often anymore. Almost like disgusting chemical food isn't worth it. A decent cup of coffee. It's like now you need a second job just to afford a latte. I miss the good old $1 coffee days. Nick bodegas are still cheap. I have to buy my canned veggies, bread, eggs and milk from Aldis. I used to could buy everything at one grocery store but I start at Aldis and then go next door to Food Lion for meats. This is the way. Shop Aldi first. Movie theater snacks. I just want popcorn, bro. I don't want to be spending a minimum of $10 on a bucket that I'll finish in 20 minutes. My wife and I went to the movies last week and a medium soda and a little bag of Nerds candy was $14.